Hello friends, welcome to Avion Education. There are still many students who are confused about OJT. They have doubt whether OJT will still be continued or not. How will their practical training be carried out? So for answering these questions, we will be starting with what is OJT. But before starting, don't forget to like, subscribe and press the bell icon. So starting with OJT, that is on-job training. OJT was existent at the time of E Part 8, Series E Part 8. But from 2018, CAR 147 came into action. Starting with what is OJT, that is on-job training. So according to Series E Part 8, this duration of AME course was for 3 years. That is total 6 semesters, out of which 5 semesters would be theoretical training and the 6th semester would be practical training, that is training in live aircraft environment. So this 6th semester was known as OJT, that is on-job training. In this session of OJT, students were taught familiarization with how to use different tools and how to carry out different checks, how to actually work in a live aircraft environment, how to handle the paperwork, how to do basic assembly and disassembly of aircraft parts and etc. So all this was included in the 6th semester. Students had many choice. They had a choice whichever airlines they can choose. They could choose either Airbus or Boeing. They could choose different AMOs. At that time, GMR was a very basic craze for many students to join. So the responsibility of the OJT of students was of institute. It was said that chief instructor had to make arrangements for OJT for students, and he used to monitor the performance of students during their OJT. He shall also ensure that students maintained their logbooks during this period, and at the end, after completion of this mandatory OJT, the candidate would get C of C, that was course completion certificate. So it was complete responsibility of the institute to make arrangements for students. But reality was very bitter. Institutes used to arrange for OJT very late, because of which this 3-year period of this 3-year duration for course completion would always get extended. But now, according to CAR 147, this course duration is only for 2 years, and within these 2 years, the practical training will be carried out simultaneously with the theoretical training. So coming back to OJT, there is a doubt of students whether OJT was paid or not. So OJT was not paid. If any student was paid during their OJT, then do tell us in our comment section so that we can also know which airline or which maintenance organization paid their students. There are many pros and cons of this CAR 147. One disadvantage is that whichever airline or whichever AMO is tied up with the institute, only on that particular aircraft students can get their experience. But then during E Part 8, they had a wide variety of choices of airlines, of AMOs, whichever they wanted, they could join easily. So this is a disadvantage of CAR 147, but time factor is a plus point for CAR 147. But usually students would take more than 3 years in Series E Part 8, and now this course duration is only for 2 years. The last batch of Series E Part 8 haven't yet completed their OJT because of this COVID-19 crisis in the entire world. So the validity of Series E Part 8 has been extended up to December. They have been given a time up to December to complete their OJT. Now next question which arises is whether if their OJT is not completed within December, will this time period be extended or not? Definitely the time period will be extended for Series E Part 8 so that students can successfully complete their OJT. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Stay tuned with us. Hope you like this video. Thank you.